Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zara Basak. Thank God this channel. Oh, it's working, but okay, it's working, but some technical problems. Internet is slow. It keeps going round and round, showing me round and round. Thing loading, kind of a way. So, oh God. So I'm having some problems with this channel. I don't know. I thought I suspected someone complained against this channel or what. I didn't get an email and I couldn't come live. It just was coming create. And I was pushing it, trying to, and it wasn't creating. So I thought someone had complained against this channel of mine. But now it's working, thank God. So I went on my Zara Jawad Truth Seeker 2 channel and I thought maybe this will not work, but now I've tried it and it come live, go live, and you can post and all this. So it started to work. Sorry, I thought someone had complained against my channel. So I went live stream and started to say things. Now my condition, I need an expert to help me to talk. Problems happening, the internet is very slow. Oh my God, so I've spoken now. I'm just testing also to see. I'm kind of not feeling well. So I was in agony. I thought I had cancer or something. Anyways, so I'm going like this. Okay, this channel is slow. Some technical problems. It keeps loading. It keeps showing on and off like that. Slow. So I'm not feeling well. Anyways, I realized that I'm not Radharani. If I was, things would be different. The Hindus who are. Oh God. Technical problems. It's slow. It's loading. So then when it's loading, I felt it recently. Anyways, no hate, huh? I don't want anyone. Thank you to the Hindus. But when I don't think it's right. So there are some, like 3M, I started to think, 3M, I started to think, what is this? Some lady, some Pakistani involved, what is going on in my life? It keeps not good connection. It's not giving me a good connection here. So when I say Muslims are terrorists, some of you, what you have done is threatening a brother, ex-Muslim brother on YouTube. And those of you have kept quiet. So I never used to indulge in these things before, but because of my health, I have to do this, and I felt, okay, this is my passion now. I found I'm a Muslim. I don't want any killings or anything, but I mean, others also abuse and, oh God, it's loading, loading. Bad connection. Bad connection here. I thought I had lost this channel. I would never be able to go live. I thought some Hindu had complained against me here. Or some Muslim I don't know who it is. So, in the Bible it says, there are people in sheep's clothes, wolves in sheep's clothes. It's like this. So now when I see you Muslims are terrorists, wake up, right? I don't mean to, like my father said that in Karachi, well, we don't know if you would, if these killings, some Shia, it's not allowed, but some Shia may get up and start to kill the Sunnis. If you don't stop, if you, don't, they don't take action, I mean, people can be driven mad. I've seen myself being driven mad. And I'm still in that, mad condition. Loading. So when I go in that mad condition, it's very complicated. I can't explain how angry I get. I want to forget about that right now. So, no, you Muslims who keep quiet, where are the human rights? There's a brother who has been threatened outside international. I have crime prevention, the police. He's reported his case. He's loading again. Okay, I have this is really getting to me. Loading. Please see this. Please see this so that, not one person is killed or threatened. A family man. I have risked my life, but that person is a family. But that person is a family man. So, risking their lives. I still haven't forgotten Daniel Pearl's case. I still haven't forgotten Daniel Pearl's case in Karachi. So, whatever the connection I made, and I went in my mind stories in London, I feel it was wicked now. Wicked of this person to do this to me. Very naive. I didn't know better at that time. I was gullible. I took this person, and I was pushed by my principal, find a life partner. So I thought I found a life partner, but then later on I found out he's 5 years younger, and it was not right of me. But he, in his, I think, being childish, started to enslave me with this ring I had bought for the principal. The best place to be is in love. The thing written in this golden. So all this, I think it was wicked of him to do this to me. But at that time, I thought, majboor. Maybe he got. I don't know what it was, but it's not. It shouldn't be like this, people, right? Like when Radha Rani is here, then we all should come together. Paramahamsa Vishwananda, if and all this, and be together. And I even emailed him. He didn't say anything. He didn't reply and all this. I think it's very wicked to do this to someone. Now I think it's wicked. And to come to my hostel, find a Hindu girl, and under my nose, I think it was very wicked. And I wanted to go back home. So I don't think Buddha's compassion, bodhisattvas and all this, they would take this kind of a way. There's always a better way, a loving way. Instead of taking revenge on people, so I feel the Hindu thing, science journey, they have evidence there against Hinduism, and they killed Buddhists, right? Science journey, the channel. Thank God, I mean, they're not, it doesn't say hate against Hindus. I mean, the Harid Sultans, and with the Gulzar area is called Hindus, Tunis, but they're, I don't know, Gulzar area, I haven't checked. Is his channel still intact? Harid Sultan hasn't, with Gulzar area. Ghalib Kamal has called them Tunis. You see, we call Hindus, they've called Hindus Tunis. They don't say some Tunis, they say those Hindu Tunis. We can say Muslim terrorists. It doesn't mean hate group. Oh, hate, oh God, slip of tongue again. Hate speech. You see, like in Spellbound, that man was not a murderer. You remember that Spellbound, if you've seen that movie? Spellbound movie, Alfred Hitchcock's. Can't talk. Ah, my jaw, I'm hurting. Properly, I can't talk properly. So I will, okay, it's good I checked this. So I want crime prevention and all this. And you can hate purely, but you don't have to kill them. You know what is pure hate? Pure hate is when you acknowledge to yourself, maybe, I don't know, I still have to go into this. You hate someone like I used to hate people, hypocrites. I hate hypocrites. This doesn't mean I go killing hypocrites, harming hypocrites. I just disassociate. I don't know how it falls into place. I hated hypocrites, right? Now it's that hate speech against hypocrites. This could be hate. This hypocrites can come and say, she wants us killed. Now against LGBT, there's Bible verses against LGBT. There are Quran verses. No, in the Hadith, no, there's one homosexuality, yes. I don't know about LGBT, all like lesbians, transvestites, I don't know. Quran verses, sorry. But I found some Quran verses that, in my opinion, I took them when my teacher, no, not my teacher, she was a teacher in St. Joseph's School. She told me, no, there's no mention of homosexuality in the Quran. But I found that even though they say that they were rapists and not homosexuals, that's why they were killed. The azab, wrath of God came on them. Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Gomorrah. That's how I pronounce that. I can't pronounce it properly. In the Bible, it's also given. So I thought it was on homosexuality too, the gay thing, only men. And another thing was that Imam Ali's small book I had, booklet, it had punishment for what kind of punishment you give to lesbians. And it was like, I think 70, now the word is coming, 70 koras, that's lashes. 70 lashes to lesbian, whoever indulges in lesbianism, something like this. Isn't that hate against lesbians? Criminals, hate against criminals. So we need to see what is that. Don't you hate criminals, corrupted people? Right? And LGBTs. Or G's, gays. Wouldn't you? So I had this terrible repulsion against gays and lesbians in my life because of my religion also. And because I was straight, right? So I had this terrible repulsion at one time. Then slowly, life taught me that, otherwise it could kill me. Just seeing something like something in college or something, it could kill me. Like make me so sick. discussed it. So this hate speech, uh, gay phobia, wouldn't you say? And then in London, I found out later on through one case, and I wish I could do more case, but even that person, I had to be politely like, may I ask you something like this? And then he opened up to me in the smoking room in my hostel. And it was really nice of me to help me. I said, I just need help. What? So he opened up to me and he said, that he's biologically, the psychiatrist even said that it's biological. And it would be unhealthy to stop him, right, from indulging in what is his biological right, right? So then I was like, oh my, so I was like listening to him and, okay, like this, right? I heard him and I understood that then there was this contradiction that, no, it's biological. So this ayat against gays in my religion, which I thought, but there was a person here on YouTuber, critical about Islam, saying that something. Anyways, some people, there's an article also that there's no gay ayat against Quran ayat against gays, homosexuality in the Quran. So some say these ayats are not against gays. Some say it's against gays. Now you can have a look at this. I thought I found an ayat in Surah Ankabut against gays, and there was, but these were like rapists who were raping men. Surah Ankabut ayat. So like this, right? Now there are various opinions on this, whether it's gay or whether it's rapist or whether it's both. The gay people were raping the gays. Now, isn't this hate against the gays, right? So there's a quite complicated case I have. I haven't even taken, I just had tea and I was, so about my brother on YouTube, he's not my real brother, but he's also a Christian, I'm not a Christian. And thank God, when I was thinking about something, he spoke about it. I was like, should I cherify? Should I bring that brother on my live stream? I've said that I don't agree that Prophet Muhammad, but it wasn't his topic at the time. So, people could say, oh, you're being a hypocrite there. Because I was blessing him, he was reading my comments, and it's been very nice with me, right? Now he had a threat, and this Muslim reached his house, and on his car has kept something, or for him, threatened his life or something. So I got very concerned, right? A really good Christian, ex-Muslim, although he cherified. He brought out the topic when I was thinking whether to say it or no, I shouldn't, because I've said things against him here. They're getting angry at him, this ex-Muslim Ahmed, brother. But then I calmed down and I said, I go to his channel sometimes when I see it's live, when I go on YouTube, and for learning, sometimes if it's too long for me, I leave it in the middle after 5 minutes, 10 minutes. This time it wasn't that long. So, I'm not a hypocrite, one thing. Another thing is that I was thinking about that did Prophet Muhammad sleep? Because he also said that slept with his aunt. And he suddenly came out with this topic at that time when I was thinking whether to say it or not, and I decided not to say it, and he came out with the topic. And then someone asked him there or something, uh, really was kind of, what's happening here? As I was in my thoughts thinking, so maybe that was not the right time, because someone, he just said, now I have this other topic. Or, I couldn't get it properly, but I said, okay, I was thinking, but I did comment there. I said, I was thinking about this, that I think you're wrong in saying that Prophet Muhammad slept with Fatima bint Asad, his aunt. But then he didn't read my comment out or say anything. So I just said that, I was thinking whether it's the time to bring this out, because I don't want to spoil his live stream. The other channel, I am a little bit shy, and it kind of on my channel I can do these things, but you mention these things, but on his channel I don't want to, and my heart was like, and like even when he sent that to join, I was feeling that I'm not ready, because then my heart beating fast, I get this headache. So there's sometimes like this, like weird. So if we can talk about this maybe some other time. So sometimes I get very angry, like against Christians also, right? Now, I was recently thinking that I would have become a Christian, There was a time, this whole Karachi American School case with my teacher, Miss Ex-Shia. So Matthew had threatened me with sign language, with the hand and all. I will see you. So it was his girlfriend's fault against Miss Disa, because we could see her private part. Maybe Miss Disa told her something. And they were also kissing outside the auditorium, elementary side. We had the auditorium. They would come there, and then, anyways, so I didn't complain. I didn't go to Mr. Horton. I was told that Matthew, and there was Marian and Matthew, the girlfriend was Marian. They're kissing and all this. I was told that Matthew is of a high position, and so even Mr. Horton, like anyone who complains, they can't complain. This is against school authorities, what they were doing. Kissing outside the auditorium door for a long, long time. And then, but I wouldn't complain. I only complained because of someone long time ago. She was my aunt. So for that I complained to my, I don't know, it just came out because my aunt was taking me. Then another thing was they were doing, what was it? No. So I didn't complain. I'm not a chugli khor like that, right? But in London I did complain against my aunt, because that was my aunt and there was something behind it. Otherwise it's your life. Even if you're breaking the school rules, I was told no one can complain. Even Mr. Horton can't do anything, the then superintendent of Karachi American School, against them. But they got to me. So so I was crying for this poor Miss Disa, who told me that, it's like, for so many years I called out to Jesus. Like this time I went to ex-Muslim Ahmed's, brother Ahmed's live stream. I said, Masha, Jesus, right? So according to his religion, I said, even though I'm not a Christian. So for her, I was like, Jesus, please help us, help us, help us. And but I was a Shia at that time. So as a prophet and as the intercession of Bibi Maryam, I would believe in, we can call to them. So I was calling to Jesus, trying to understand. No, Jesus came to help my teacher. 6 years we were together and 6 years separation. Then I had a miracle or something like that. I got over. I let go somehow. It was impossible. It was near to a miracle. So I should have become a Christian long time ago. But I saw that Jesus did not help. And yesterday also I was crying for my teacher. I cried my eyes this time, like every time now, remembering, and I cried because she told me that majority of our Muslim friends are Shias. She had told me this. So I was like, oh my God, being a Shia, I go there, I feel so guilty. That poor woman, sometimes the record would be, no, my life, I feel like a criminal for love, only for love, like I loved her, pure love. Just to have her company, like her as my grand aunt, family friend. I even told my aunts that why doesn't Nana, my maternal grandmother, marry Mr. Sa? Really? So I wasn't a lesbian, right? So she was alone. Now she had lost her mother also in 1980. I don't know how she lived in that Karachi all alone. So once I remember I cried like a river thing, exaggeration. But it felt like I cried and cried and cried. I was listening to some of my, in the new house now, some thing, majlis or some noha of mine. Oh, Jesus. I was like, oh God, I felt so guilty. That poor lady. And now I feel someone was involved. Gulf Air crash was due to that also, 1983. We lost Mr. Zaidi, my classmate's father, in that crash. He had come for Eid. Miss Tissa was not talking to me. I think she was scared. I was like, this is death. Such a sudden, terrible death of my classmate and her student Khadija Zaidi. And we're at their place. And it's majlis going on for his soyam, Mr. Zaidi's soyam. And Miss Tissa didn't talk to me there. She was naraz, upset about something with me. It was always like this in the school. But when she would come to my house, oh, we'd have some moments of, relaxed. Like we'd talk and she wouldn't be so principalized, like, don't do this, look into my eyes. And, so we just had this relax. So, whenever the video would come, camera would come on me, I would hug her or kiss her, to have that love, beautiful memory. Otherwise, I was do you think if this was a man, I would do this? I mean, I even invited the person who I was going out with to get married to for my birthday. We weren't, there was no. I was so shy. I invited his friend also, Rehan, who was an ex-student of Karachi American School. He was with Nasir Baloch, and so I invited them. Nasir Baloch had died in a car accident. Then this person I was going out with told me that he was the one driving or at the seat beside him, and they had a car crash and Nasir Baloch died. Nasir Baloch and Rehan were Miss Tissa's very favorite students at that time. Miss Tissa used to joke with them, and it was really nice to see that. But then I don't know why they left Karachi American School in third grade, sorry. So he was from Nasir Baloch Zehri. He passed away. Anyway, so I'm very shy, and I wouldn't do this if I had any bad feeling. Oh, sorry, not bad feeling. If I had the other feeling for Miss Desai, I wouldn't do this. Anyway, so Miss Desai told me she's also half Catholic, half Shia. So that poor woman, Allah, now in retrospect, I feel that they had made me do this. So it's not me banging on Miss Desai's door. They put me in a shock. I didn't have shock absorbers. Even now I don't. So please bear with me. So this happened. Oh, okay, it's loading again and again. Bad. Oh, no internet connection. Oh.